Welcome to this workshop video all about meditation. Let's all be zen together. Meditation has lots of different connotations for lots of different people, and some of them are good and some of them are bad, but I'm gonna talk about my meditation experiences, things that I think will help make it more accessible for people who maybe feel weird about meditation or who never really tried it or who think it's just some like Buddhist thing. You can meditate with no religious affiliation or with a very specific religious affiliation. Meditation is just all about pausing, paying attention to your body, your breath, and yourself. You can research all the benefits of meditation, and there are a ton of psychological and scientific benefits to meditation that include things like focus, happiness, and life expectancy, and better sleep, productivity, all kinds of things like that. Meditation is supposed to help. But more than anything, I think that meditation keeps us aware, and that helps us to take care of ourselves better. I'm gonna go over some of my meditation tips and things that I think will help make it more accessible for you, and hopefully it helps. If you are A, total beginner, or B, someone who thinks meditation is completely and utterly stupid and ridiculous, I would highly recommend downloading the app Headspace. It's a meditation subscription thing, but the first 10 days are completely free. And the first 10 days are kind of like a crash course in meditation, and just to get your mind used to the idea of what it is. The narrator, I guess you could say, Andy, does a fantastic job with making you feel guilt-free about not being able to sit down and clear your mind right away. Because realistically, when you sit down to meditate, your mind is not always gonna go to the Zen place, because your life is always changing. You always have a different level of things on your mind, and no meditation experience is going to be the same as the last one, or any of them. So if you're looking for an introduction into meditation and truly just relaxing, I would highly recommend downloading Headspace and just doing the Take 10 pack. And if you really like it, you can pay for the subscription. I have the subscription and I really like it. Right now I'm doing a happiness pack. I've done an appreciation pack, a stress pack, a focus pack. I've done a bunch of different ones, and I love them all, and they all have different techniques and things that will help you out on your meditation journey. So I really like it. Definitely try the free Take 10 if you want a really good articulate introduction to meditation and how it should be, because it shouldn't be something you feel anxious about doing. As far as the meditation techniques and things that I've learned, counting your breaths is one of my favorite. If you don't have time to sit down and do a guided meditation, definitely sitting down, finding a place where you can just count your breaths. I count to 10 and then I start over. It's something that I learned from the Headspace app. And focusing on your body and focusing inward and putting that focus on counting and something that's very methodical like your breath will help to not only calm your breath, but to focus your mind inside yourself so that you can be more focused and attentive and productive throughout the day. Another breath trick is when you're breathing, if you're feeling really anxious, if you pause at the bottom of your breath and at the top of your breath, so like breathe out, hold for a couple of counts, breathe in, hold for a couple of counts, repeat, 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 that imitates the way you breathe when you sleep. So it will naturally calm your body down and physically tell your body, hey, we're gonna rest now. Another thing that's common in meditation is visualization techniques, and it's super easy to visualize. It sounds really complicated, but here, okay, close your eyes for a second. Now picture your mom. You just visualized! Woo! Visualizing is literally just picturing something in your mind. As far as meditation, some good visualization techniques that I like are as follows. First off, this is kind of related to the breath. When you breathe in, you visualize the light going down to the center of the earth, and when you breathe out, you visualize it going up to the sky. So this is anti the breath rhythm that you'd think. Like you think you go up when you breathe in and then down when you breathe out, but it reverses it and also helps you get connected to the earth and connected to the sky and just helps you balance. I don't know. I like it. It makes me feel good. These next two I learned from the Headspace app. First off, visualizing liquid sunshine pouring into your head. Literally, someone's taking a picture, pouring sunlight into your head, and it goes down and fills you up from the feet up, fills your entire body, and it has this spacious, wonderful, luxurious, appreciative, light, bright feeling. Another is imagining a pinprick of light at the core of your body, and when I do this one, I imagine that it kind of comes from my breath. So like when I breathe in and out is when it kind of emulates outwards. The whole thing is that the light expands outwards, consumes your body, the world around you, the people around you, and it has this, again, spacious, empathetic, caring warmth to it. And it comes from yourself and your breath and your heartbeat, and it just envelops the world in happiness and empathy and love. And then one that I like to do if I feel a sickness coming on is I like to envision like a white cleansing light making its way up through my body. Some people I think start at their head when they do something like this, but I start with my feet because I do this weird cold sock treatment thing when I'm sick. I'll tell you about that later if you want. But I envision this white light like shining really bright and then flashing, and just like imagine that that clears all the sickness from that part of my body. So I go through, I do like my feet, I do my calves, I do my thighs, and I work my way through my body. Sometimes I have to spend extra time, like if I have a sore throat, I'll do it a couple times. I'll flash the light, of course, in my mind, like I'm flashing a light in my mind. And it's a bright white light because to me, that rids germs. I kid you not, I have done this before bed before, and I wake up the next morning and my cold is gone. Spooky stuff, but your mind has the power, yo. Another thing that I like is chakra meditation, and I've only done it a couple of times. There's a YouTube video that I actually like that I'll link. The chakras are just parts of your body that control different parts of your being and your soul, and they help to focus and recenter you. Chakra meditation is, I think, very interesting and important. I'll link some other resources like other apps, other YouTube videos that I've listened to, but just delve into the world of meditation. There are so many different kinds, and what works for you may be different from what works for me. Try a bunch of things out, but really just know that every meditation experience is going to be different, and every time you do it, it's going to be a little bit different, and that's okay. Again, starting with the Headspace Take 10, I think is such a good base layer for branching off into other types of meditation. Take some time to meditate, get in touch with yourself, do something that makes you happy. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye!